We have heard the sermon, and I totally agree with the preacher of the day about the need to build relationships. Relationships with each other, those who are afar, those who are near, our men and women, this generation, the other generation. And I agree, it's not only godly, but that is the most cost-effective way to handle our affairs. Your Excellency, while we are at that relation-building process, I am very happy to see today here our brothers and sisters from our neighboring countries within the East African community, and even the prayers that were made here for the continent, for the East African region, for Kenya, and for the world. And looking at the choir here, of course, the choir is much improved from last year's performance. Osoro and company, pongezi. I think there is greater harmony and greater melody than last year. Last year was a bit chaotic. But Your Excellency, I say that we need to work on these relationships continuously, and looking at what was presented here, especially with our most immediate neighbors, Tanzania, Uganda, is a good thing. And I hope some of the exchanges we've seen from our political leaders between our countries, we must use a moment like this to arrest those situations, because it doesn't look tidy when brothers and neighbors are talking at each other. We must build good relationships and sustain them. Your Excellency, in the same manner, we need to build relationships across generations. The older people who are the age of our fathers, the parents of today, the younger adults who are starting their families, the young children, and even the unborn. That intergenerational friendship and solidarity is important. No one generation is superior or more important than the other. So I agree with the message of today's speaker, who is quite inspirational, that perhaps as older people, we need to treat our children who are now adults a little more respectfully, listen to them, and where we go wrong, there's no harm in acknowledging that we've not treated them maybe the way they expected us. However, equally, we respectfully request our children also to respect authority, and also agree to be mentored and supported, so that mutually, even as we respect them, hear them, apologize when we are wrong, they should equally respect older people, even if not for any other reason, simply because they are older, because there are things that you will not learn in any college. You will only learn them in the school of life. Your Excellency, therefore, as much as we agree with the need for us to reconcile and build relationship with our children, we respectively request our children also to realize that there is a role we can play, not necessarily in terms of science and all the beautiful things they know from the internet, but a few tips here and there that could make their otherwise powerful lives even more powerful going forward. Your Excellency, I want to stop there, and I want to say that national prayer breakfast is a good tradition. It's a